Hello, viewers from across the globe. Welcome to this episode of CGTN live streaming, and I'm Xinchen. Here with me is Guan. So, during the past few days that we actually broadcasted from the icy lake surface on Chagan Lake, and also yesterday we went to the open door fish market selling fish out of Chagan Lake. So it was really cold out there, but finally we're indoors today.
Yes, we managed to find somewhere which is warm and to deliver the final episode of the live streaming on Chagan Lake.
And just because how the fish farm, they spent hours and hours out there enduring the extreme low temperature, and finally the fish is out of the lake, and then the next destination for this fish probably will be our dinner table, right?
Absolutely, yes. We're getting ready for the dinner. Today, as we mentioned yesterday, it will be a feast of fish. And
nothing but a fish.
Nothing but fish, yes. And before we go any further, yesterday, apparently the fishermen, they've hit the jackpot with a yield of over nearly 200 tons.
Wow.
From a single net. So this is the biggest amount of fish caught so far in this fishing season. And I was told that it was a sleepless night for those fishing crew. They couldn't stop pulling out the fishing net and sort out the fishes, and it was a long night for them.
But then, I mean, 200 tons. I believe the record is 260.
260. That was in 2016. They broke the Guinness World Record. And this year's is a good start. Tomorrow is the fishing festival. It's a good start. But anyway, I think we shall head on to the kitchen.
Yeah, just another reminder for our viewers about how big the fish is. So we have some freshly caught fish out of Chagan Lake. So these weigh like over 10 kilograms, of course.
This
right?
one's over 15 kilograms. Nearly 15 kilograms. It's a big head caught.
I guess a lot of viewers might wonder how to cook this. Right?
Yes.
And
let's show them the magic.
Sure, yeah,
yes.
definitely, yeah.
This is about the very common fish eatery around the Chagan Lake.
Yeah.
It's family run, and some of these employees may be family members. They hire extra people during the peak season, like now.
Wow.
I believe there will be 8 dishes tonight. 8 dishes.
Yes.
And now we have some very basic
like spices and ingredients so that to flavor the fish.
Okay. Now you see here the spring onion, garlic, and the ginger. These 3 garnishes are very commonly applied when cooking the northeastern cuisine. And over there it's pepper. We have vinegar, soy sauce, seasoned soy sauce.
Yeah, I think seasoned soy sauce. And actually, I think people from around the world can actually purchase this from like Asian market.
Okay, that's the head chef.
Right here, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and I believe this is some fried fish, right?
Yes, deep fried.
是，那我们试一下我们怎么。
这个是煎的这个小白鱼吗？
就是
炸银鱼哈。Okay. Deep fried silverfish.
但是我们是要炸2遍吗？还是？
要正常是2遍的，对。
Because it was already fried, but then the chef poured it back into the hot oil and asked him if the fish needs to be fried twice, and he said yes.
Okay. 我们这里面都放了哪些调料啊？
我们少放点盐，再点那个麻辣鲜，有这些东西。少灌点淀粉和一个鸡蛋。
不是特别复杂是吧？
不复杂，
就只要吃那个鱼的原味儿是吧？
对。
So they want to keep the original taste of the fish.
I think that the chef mentioned like the batter, like what he put the fish was put into the batter has seasoned with Chinese pepper and salt. Just very simple ingredients.
Simple ingredients. Okay.
And what is this? 这个我加。
对，咱们试一下。
And actually these I wouldn't say it's a byproduct from fishing, but then just because when they're pulling out the net, the fishing net, a lot of the little shrimp will actually attach to the fish, so they actually just harvest it and. 这个我们需要大概炸多久啊？
几分钟。
Just a few minutes, and it will be crisp and crunchy.
Is it for us？ 这个也是我们的菜吗？
这不是，
啊，这个不是哈。
这个是啊。
哦，这个是什么呀？
红烧鲤鱼。
红烧 ，so it's braised cod. Yeah, braised cod. I think the beauty of the braised cod is that the soup will get very thick and thicker as the time continues.
Yeah.
So at the end, we have a very tasty taste around the fish. Yes. This is ready. 这个已经好了啊。我们今天还有什么菜呀？我听说是有8道菜。
大锅里还有
大锅里头。
这个大锅了，我们能看一下吗？
对。
Okay. Right.
Actually, this.
To show our viewers how big the cooker is. The cooker.
And this is such a huge pot, to be honest. And we have a lot of steam coming out.
Absolutely.
I'm going to ask the cameraman to kind of see close how big this pot is. I believe that's the big head.
Yes.
The big head.
这里边是胖头鱼是吧？
胖豆上面不是，
上面不是哈，这
上面不是。
这上面是茄子，还有一些蔬菜。
鲶鱼，它还有
鲶鱼。
It has like catfish, big catfish.
All sort of fish.
所以是好几
鱼、
种，
胖豆、牙鱼、鲶鱼，
所以好几种鱼是在一起炖，对吗？
这它可能吃味儿的。
So actually put all the different type of fish in one pot and just stew it.
这个是一个菜，is this from is it one order？ 这是一个菜，还是说很多菜？
很多菜
要分开上是吧？啊。
在上。
OK。我们那个全鱼宴的是汤豆鱼是吧？
啊。
汤豆鱼。
全鱼宴是上面这个胖豆。还有那个麻馅。
这个是什么？
这个为什么要给它垫起来？
鲶鱼，你不垫上的话，
分不开。
分不开。
To separate different orders.
Yeah. So they have this kind of bamboo,
a
wrapper made from bamboo, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe bamboo. And 这个我们需要炖多久啊？
需要炖40分钟。
啊，40
分钟。要是愿意吃时间长一点，不着急，那是就炖1个小时。
1个小时。
啊。
So it takes time.
About 40 minutes. Yeah.
但是我有个问题啊，比如说我们这个游客买这么大鱼，家里没有那么大的锅，该怎么办？
你给它分开，给它那个头完了之后给它劈开，完了这顿可以先吃头，下顿可以吃中间，给它劈开炖。
Okay. Some of our viewers want to know that how to cook the big fish. If you don't have such a big size cooker, then the chef recommend that you can separate the fish into different parts, in smaller parts.
The middle part and the tail, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And we have here is a pan fried fish. Pan fried. 这个是煎的是吧？
对，这是煎的
啊。这个菜的咱们这个火候是不是要掌握非常好？不能多也不能少。一般多长时间呢？10分钟左右就行了哈。
对。
这个 is easy to make, yeah. 10 minutes you just need a pan and
hot oil
and
fry it,
yeah,
deep fry it.
这个主要是能尝到这个鱼的本身的那个味道啊。
Well, actually, my mistake. It's not deep fry. Let's check out this pan for the.
Yeah, pan fried.
It's a flat pan, so it's pan fried.
Yeah, pan fried. Okay, right. This eatery just by lakeside, and we know that you probably already know that as the economy in recent years. This is one of them. You can see outside. And people are already coming. Tomorrow is the big festival.
Yes, it is.
Every year on the 28th of December is the fishing. Is the
There will be a ceremony.
Yeah, ceremony. Yeah, fishing festival ceremony, and we will. The fishermen will dress up in Mongolian costumes. They will do a ceremony called worship the lake. Yeah. So it will be packed. This whole village will be packed. Last year, the amount of visitors exceeded 600,000.
Wow. And these years, the number might double, even not triple. Yeah.
Yeah, and the amount of vehicles actually came to the village was around 80,000.
Wow.
80,000 private vehicles. So it will be a huge traffic jam tomorrow. But
because you mentioned about like how the fishermen will dress up in Mongolian costume, actually Chagan Lake is actually within a Mongolia autonomous county here in China.
Yeah.
So I can see that it's a blend of different minorities here in China who live in harmonies, right, and bringing all these ice fishing traditions to vast population here in China, right?
Yeah. You see, these visitors, they already.
They've already started, right?
我们是哪天来的？哪儿的游客呀？
我们是内蒙古通辽市库伦旗
Okay, they're from Inner Mongolia, autonomous region.
通建建筑公司库伦旗分公司，在这么韩爪。
Okay, they were working in the construction company.
所以我们算是公司的这种大聚会
公司
嘛。
集体。
So it's like a company
annual meeting. Yeah.
就看明天那个东土。
那我们是今年第一次来这儿吗？
第一次来，
感觉怎么样？
感觉特别好。这来到这大酒店之后，我看他这饭店的服务人员。 老板对我们挺热情，安排食舍。
菜怎么样？味道怎么样？
菜味道不的，你看着呢。刚上来我们就20多斤大鱼，我们刚吃一半的情况就吃这些了，太好吃了。
They ordered a 10 kilograms fish, but I believe they just come in about 20 minutes ago. But look at that.
味道好，人也热情。
这里边哪个菜呀？咱们觉得这个在当地吃不着，就这个鱼是吧？
就这个大鱼，就特别有味道。到这儿来呢，有一种真是玉米之乡，这个玉米面饼子。
Okay, pancake made with sweet corn.
当地的特产大鹅。
That's goose.
Goose, yes. Braised goose.
那个是这湖里的。
We saw that before in the kitchen.
The river shrimp.
The river shrimp.
这是海底的鲶鱼，正瘸的。
那我们昨天和前天有上过冰了吗？已经
没有，我们今天来。
哦，今天刚来。
刚来，明天我们想去看一看。
So they will be heading to the fishing festival tomorrow morning.
好，谢谢您，谢谢您，谢谢您。
Enjoy your dinner. 我们继续啊。
So we're heading back to our table.
Our table. Okay. Wow.
It's all fish, except the river shrimp, but it's still out from the river, right?
Yes. That's the Chinese carp. 这是红烧鲤鱼是吧？ Okay. We have that in the Spring Festival.
Yes.
And the pan-fried fish is the deep fried silverfish, the small one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two more dishes.
To complete the actual feast.
Yes. This eatery is small. It's only have like less than 10 tables. 10 tables. 我们这两天这个预定情况怎么样啊？
基本上房间已经爆满了，已经没有空位了。得提前预定。
我们还有房间吗？
现在已经没有了。
我们可以看一看吗？
可以，走吧。
They have bed and breakfast places. They have actually offer places for people to live in. So actually, just like right now, like in Chinese, called 农家乐. It's very popular.
It's fully booked.
都已经订进去了。
这个一般能住几个人？我们这个屋子里面
4位到5位吧。
Oh,
So each room for like 4 people.
4 or 5 people.
Like a regular family.
我们这里面的采暖是什么？是自己烧的吗？还是
自己烧的。
Okay, they have a self-central heating in the eatery.
Oh, and they have this. I believe this is like.
Electrical heating curtain.
Yeah.
It's very popular in South Korea.
It is, yeah.
Very popular.
Is it warm?
Not yet because people are not.
Oh, right here is pretty warm.
Oh, right. I see.
Because actually, this reminds me of like traditional like kang. But I don't know how to say it in English. It looks like this, but then they use fire underneath the bed so that to heat up it.
It's not just the bed. It can also be turned into
like a dining place.
A dining place like we do in the living room. They have a very it's like small table. They put it on the bed and they can be served for people.
Yeah. Actually, it's pretty cozy. I think this is a bathroom.
The bathroom.
Should I knock first?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, I cannot open it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So it's a cozy place.
It is.
Cozy place. Very close to the lakeside. You can just park your car, have some fish and some white spirits. You can stay warm. Yeah. Have a good sleep, and tomorrow get ready for the fishing festival. There's got everything you need basically. Okay, let's go back to our table.
And just by the way, I just want to mention, like in such small restaurants, like eatery, we have Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And that's just a magic of here in China, right?
Yes.
Everything is connected.
Connected, yeah. We're actually using Wi-Fi to do our live streaming.
Yeah, we are.
Like 5 years ago, this is not imaginable because 5 years ago I couldn't even reach our head desk in Beijing with my mobile because the signal was too weak. But now look at us, we are doing live streaming with internet.
Yeah, we sell our signals. So I believe right now we have. We need one more. Well, actually, this is the full set.
Okay. Well, let's ask for the waiter, for the waitresses.
Sure. Yeah.
服务员。OK。啊，那个，我们想问一下啊，就是这些菜里边呢，有这个咱们家最拿手的菜是哪一个菜？OK。
最拿手就胖头鱼。
OK 啊，我们为什么做这个最拿手呢？
这因为这好吃啊。
是，但是就是我们这个汁儿里边啊，有没有什么就是说这个自己的一些窍门或者是秘技做？
没有啥呀，就是农家院儿，就是农家的个人做的大酱啊的做的。
所以这个味道其实就是我们家里面其实都是这样子做，对吗？就是可能有哪些，就比如说我们可能必不可少的原料有哪些啊？比如说葱姜。
葱姜蒜酱。
I think the reason why it's so tasty is apart from the fish itself, the whole atmosphere.
Yes, it is.
Yes, being here, being at Chagan Lake, and with all these visitors around you, people from all parts of China, and this special moment towards the end of the year, I think this is special.
It is. Yeah, it is very special. You're looking like the gathering here. It can be a company gathering, and families. They probably some people visit here as a family.
Yeah, because if it's a dinner for like just 2 or 3 people, then there's no need to cook such a big fish.
And we cannot finish like just 2 or 3 people, right?
Yes, that's why you need to gathering, like a reunion, like a family moment or friends moment. So that's what it makes the feast of fish so special. And later on today, I think we are getting more customers. 老板，今天晚上我们都已经都订过去了吧？今天晚上就是说还有空的吗？基本上
我马上就全来了。
By the way, this is the owner of this eatery.
连住带订餐的，今天晚上就全部非常圆满，住也住满了，是餐也订差不多了。
So all the rooms are booked, and all the tables here, the dining tables are also booked out. So this place is packed.
OK， 我们已经开了几年这个饭店了？
冬母节是今年是第17届，我已经干10年，
干10年了。So it's 10 years since he opened the restaurant. Yeah. What's the biggest change? 我们最大的变化是什么？
最大的变化是，
比如我们第一年刚有冬捕的，就是冬捕节，就是您可能有第7年时候您开的吧？
今年过节就是我们自己过，年年这个冬捕开幕了，我们自己为了就是年年有余，为了来年更好，冬捕能有个好产量，我们自己过节。现在过节大家一起过，
越来越多有外地人来，对吗？
对，全国人民都来跟我们一起过节。
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just like it's so because because we asked him like, what's the difference, like what the changes during the past decade since he established his little restaurant here, and he mentioned like during the first couple of years, locals were the only who are celebrating the ice fishing in Chagan Lake, but now like people from all over China are joining them and they celebrate with them together.
Yes, yes. So at the beginning you just cook for yourself, and now you're cooking for all the visitors from all parts of the country. That's amazing.
It is, yeah.
你一定认识了很多这个全国各地的朋友吧？
朋友越来越多，现在已经形成良性循环。就是口口相传。朋友介绍，就是我在当地吧，所以很。就只能说口碑很好。
Okay, so it's good referrals.
Yeah,
bring him more business.
Yeah, this is the word of mouth, and he has met friends from all over China. 就我们回头客多吗？
回头客特别多。
就是可能有那种，比如说像在很南方的会就经常来的。
四川的朋友就一多。
I want to ask him that. 这个从南方来的客人呢，和从北方来的客人，在这个点菜的时候有什么不一样的地方？
大多数听我的，吃家的味道大多数听我的，就是入乡随俗，吃我的味道
I asked him what's the differences between people from the northern parts of China and the southern parts of China when it comes down to ordering the meal, and he says, "It's my place, it's my rule. You have to listen to my recommendation."
He is going to take the charge of it. Yeah.
Okay.
好，谢谢你。
Okay, guys, I think it's about the time.
Yeah, I think it's about time for us to dig in. But then, and of course, Chagan Lake's ice fishing in Chagan Lake will stay for about a month, right?
Yes. Until the end of Spring Festival.
Oh, until the end of Spring Festival, and this year is February the 5th.
Yes.
It's the Chinese Lunar New Year.
And there'll be more visitors come to the lake just before the Spring Festival. They need to buy their shoppings for the New Year. And yesterday we saw that with the jackpot fishing net, there was over 200 tons of catch. It will be, I assume, will be snapped up by visitors tomorrow.
Wow.
Tomorrow in the next couple of days' time.
I mean, because yesterday we were in the open air fish market, and I got some fish for my family. But then just to pick the fish is like, it's not a fist find. But then you need to find the best quality fish, the one that actually with the weights that you prefer, and because there are so many different varieties, and the kind that you want, the type that you want. So it's about 68 different kinds
68 type of fish. So that's why you have to learn from your mistakes in the past. If you pick the wrong one, come back next year.
Yeah.
And you will learn with your past mistake, and you'll get the right fish.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, and because we asked the chef before the live streaming, is like why this fish is so popular, the big head carp. It's just because even though it's so big, it's like it's about 5 to 6 kilograms, but then it'll only take the fish about 3 years to grow this size.
Yes.
So actually the fish stay young and tender, and that's why it gives the unique texture of the fish.
You know, my favorite dish is this deep fried silverfish, because they can be used for dumplings as well.
Wow.
For dumplings.
But what about the bones?
The bones, no worry, it's not a problem.
You can chew it, right?
You can chew it and then just eat it completely. And the other thing about the fish from Chagan, some people said, if you grew up from by the seaside, then you might have problems of getting used to the fish from the freshwater lakes. And so people from living maybe by the seaside, like in Dalian or Xinchen or Guangzhou, anywhere, they say, okay, they might not like the taste.
Because it's more fishy.
Fresh, yeah, more fishy from the freshwater lakes. But the one from Chagan, surprisingly, none of that is not a problem at all, because no additives were added in the fish. They were frozen and raised naturally.
Yeah, and also just I want to kind of bring this up because yesterday I was doing a report on Chagan Lake's ecosystem. It's like because actually right now because the popularity of ice fishing in Chagan Lake is on the rise, some visitors also decide to visit Chagan Lake during summertime or warmer days. Actually, the view is totally different. It's vastly different. We have lotuses, water chestnuts growing everywhere, and it's a beautiful scenery.
Yes.
And you can, because right now out there it's just all ice, and even though the fishing is such a quiet experience, but then it's just all over ice. But then during the summer there are so many plants, and the fish can feed on these plants. There are seeds and also insects.
I think that's what the locals trying to do now. They're trying to make it bigger and bigger in terms of developing the tourism sector. You see, you're not just limited traveling to Chagan Lake during the winter time, but during the summer season, you know, it's a different experience. So it's worth visiting as well.
And also just because we're thinking about the ice fishing technique, because it can be traced back in centuries. And some people might ask why today is an industrialized world, but why fishermen still keep that kind of traditional way of fishing. Of course, it's more fascinating to watch, but then also is more like environmental friendly, so that it can keep the ecosystem, that we can continue to produce big fish.
Yes.
And also I want to say it's like the fishing masters. They kind of train themselves to know how to find the fish. Even though we have a big catch of 200 tons early this morning, but they're not fishing like this for every net, right?
Yes,
So they're going to balance it out.
Yes. They know how much to take out and how much to put in. And some of our viewers ask us how to get here, how to get to Chagan Lake. I think we should share this information. It's very useful. With the booming economy, a new airport was opened last year, last December. Now we have the high-speed railway connected from the city of Changchun to the city of Xinchen.
Changchun is the capital city of Xinchen province,
and Xinchen is only like 50 kilometers away from Chagan Lake. So if you're traveling from Beijing, I would recommend you to take the flight. There's a direct flight from Beijing, from Shanghai. I believe they open a new flight from Guangzhou as well. So all the major cities around China, you can take a flight to Chagan Lake by plane. Alternatively, you can travel by high-speed rail from Beijing to Changchun, and then you change another line from Changchun to Xinchen. It's only like a 5 to 6 hours journey.
Wow, in total.
And you probably need a car to rent a car though in Xinchen. I would recommend that. Because driving on the frozen lake is another experience. Some auto enthusiasts, they came here regularly on a yearly basis just to experience the racing on the frozen lake.
Wow, So, like you have mentioned, tomorrow there will be a ceremony held on the lake, and we will be there, and hopefully then we can bring some more footages tomorrow.
And you will be delivering another live
TV live
at around 9:30 in the morning Beijing time. So guys, keep watching, and he will bring more.
Stay tuned to our English channel, CGTN, and of course follow our social media handles like CGTN.
Okay, guys, I think it's about the time for us to wrap up.
For sure.
I can't wait to
dig in.
To dig into my appetite.
So thanks for watching, and stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
那跟这头走了。